Stillman hoped to get the top seed and got just that. The Tigers will begin the NAIA tournament in Montgomery. It was places like this one behind me where students took shelter during the severe weather last week, many of which were without a mask. As the 1 seed, Stillman will get the first round bye, but they could face the defending champs in round 2. Georgetown won the 2019 NAIA National Championship. They're the 2 seed in this bracket. While fans are excited to get back in Bryant-Denny Stadium at full force, athletic administrators and fundraisers are also eagerly anticipating the upcoming season. Take the running game that the Jags do so well. Every inch that they get can create a bigger play. At Northridge, I'm Ryan Carter, WVUA 23 Sports. Stillman came to play in its first game of the NAIA tournament. The Tigers got the ball rolling on offense early in each half, but the biggest impact came in the second, when the Tigers went on a 13-2 run in the first 4 minutes. Coach John Teasley said the game plan allowed for this run to happen.
Just kind of keep doing what we were doing. We had an opportunity to go on a big run in the first half. We just missed a couple shots, and I know if we just kept doing our game plan and the things that we needed to do, we'd finally get to go on that run that we wanted to go on, and we did. So we just tried to stay the pace of what we planned to do, and we were able to do it.
The defense was also key in winning the game for the Tigers.
If we slow them down and cut their confidence out, we'll maintain the lead throughout the whole game, and we did that.
So it was just like a motivation to just come out and win, just play harder than we did the first half.
The win comes with some history. It's the first appearance this far into a national tournament since 2011 in Division II, and the first time in the NAIA.
It's really a blessing, because this is the first time this school, Stillman College, ever been in the Sweet 16. So, we just made history right there, but it's a blessing for sure.
Stillman advances to the Sweet 16. Now they go to Kansas City. That starts on Thursday. And they'll travel with a clear conscience now that they avenged their last loss, which came right here in Montgomery. There's nothing hanging over them in the rearview mirror. Reporting in Montgomery, I'm Ryan Carter, WVUA 23 Sports.
The average user, a little over 175 million.
That's how much money an Alabama football season brings into the city of Tuscaloosa. But with the coronavirus pandemic impacting the 2020 season, less fans will be allowed at games. Stan Adams is the director of sports at Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports and says we will know more after the first few games of the season. But we are nowhere close to the average mark.
Obviously, we're not getting anywhere close to 175 million. That's way out of the ballpark. I was just talking with our tourism director. There's not a single hotel in town that's sold out. That's probably not happened since before Nick Saban was here.
And that's only the start of it. With less fans in the stands here at Bryant-Denny Stadium, less money will be pumped into the local economy. The impacts of reduced revenues will be felt in the city of Tuscaloosa. Kim Andrews has lived in Tuscaloosa for 13 years now, and she says that the impacts will definitely be felt in the city.
I think you're going to have, a lot less people coming into town, which, that will affect businesses. And I don't know if we can fully grasp the long-term effect yet, but I do think it'll have a negative effect, but I don't think it can be helped.
But with the negatives come some positives.
Last time we talked, we were down as low as, we were in like the teens when it came to occupancy levels. Now we're back to, the 40 to 50%. We're still not where we want to be. But, from a hotel perspective, I don't think there's not going to be any hotels that are closed. Heck, if anything, by next year, we're having like almost 11 new hotels coming online.
For the University of Alabama, I'm Ryan Carter reporting. Kicking off sports tonight, Jordan Spieth in the third round of the Arnold Palmer Invitational in Orlando. Spieth uses a 5-iron on the 220-yard par 3 hole. The ball bounces a few times and rolls straight into the cup for the hole-in-one. This one is considered one of the toughest holes on the PGA Tour. It wasn't enough to win the $9.3 million purse, but it's still fun to watch. Welcome to WVUA 23 Sports. I'm Ryan Carter. The U.S. could have 240 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines by the end of March. Pfizer and Moderna have pledged to combine 220 million of those doses. Johnson & Johnson pledges the other 20 million doses, but still waits to be authorized by the U.S. With the victory, the Tide finishes with a record of 21-6 overall and 16-2 in SEC play. The record matches the 1986 squad for the most victories in league play in school history. Number 1 seed Alabama plays its first SEC tournament game Friday in Nashville at 11 a.m. Central on ESPN. The ship stuck in the Suez Canal was released today, and traffic is returning back to normal in the canal. The Ever Given was stuck in mud for nearly a week. The blockage caused more than 350 vessels to wait to use the canal, while others took the long way around Africa. The Suez Canal carries 10% of global trade, so businesses can breathe a sigh of relief now the ship has been removed. While the canal is cleared, it could take months to repair the damage done to the global supply chain. We may never know who bought it, but someone paid nearly $1.8 million for a rookie card of the late Kobe Bryant. The Golden online auction house says that that's a record-setting amount for any Bryant card. The card is a chrome reflectors edition sold between 1996 and 1997. The card was said to be in great condition, which honored the 18-time NBA All-Star. He died last year with his daughter and 7 others in a helicopter crash.